Hey there, Beaver, and welcome to the Beaver Show. Today we'll be speaking about, well, are you ready for Halloween? Duh. Also, some Plex donation that the CCP did last week. 10 days of Omega for 10 Plex. CSM candidates, we'll be speaking about the Alliance tournament too. The Twitch drops, and we'll be doing let's say pro tricks concerning the industry for newbies and more on the Beaver Show.
EVE Online. Lost 23,000 years in the future, our group of space Canadians are sorry in advance. Morning breaks and the beavers poke their noses out of the dam to see where it has drifted overnight. Which makes every day a new adventure because they never know what they're going to stumble upon. To help them better understand this dark and gloomy world located outside of the dam, Daddy and Mommy Beaver, also called Ben and Dam, explain life to young beavers outside of their dam. So we welcome you, young beaver, to the Beaver Show.
Hi there, Beaver. I'm Dam, and this is Ben. And we are both co-CEO of Sorry in Advance, an Alliance, and Wormhole. Welcome, Ben.
Hi, Dam, and welcome. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So yeah, CCP has been, well, first of all, how are your preparation for Halloween doing?
I'm not ready yet, but it's still at
76?
76 days before it. So we need to be ready, and
Yeah, eh?
I just checked, and the Halloween is a Monday? Tuesday. So it's a day of streaming. So
we'll be streaming on Halloween. That's gonna be really interesting. We'll see if we'll have to stop the show to give candies. It's gonna be super awesome.
No, I can just let the door open, and when it have a kid, I just show it to them.
Take
Attack
sugar
it with the bag of chip.
Yeah, exactly. That's the responsible thing to do.
Yeah, I think
Good. So yeah, get ready for Halloween. Those that are near Montreal, you know that Atlantic Sugar just expanded their faculty in the old port in Montreal, so they are getting ready for Halloween. So should you. And on this, let's move into
the news.
Beaver News. Yep, there's new stuff to talk about.
Hey!
Oh!
We had to be really fast last week to get 25 Plex for free. I think it was 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
It was quite fast.
Yeah, 20 Plex free, but now it's gone. 25.
Yeah, it was 2 days and you didn't see it, you didn't have time, too bad.
So 25 Plex per account, so if you got multiple accounts, some we've been seeing, you've been quite busy. People created
and
accounts.
It was every account, Alpha, Omega, doesn't matter, every account.
Yeah, so yeah, great stuff. And now you can actually get 10 days of Omega for 10 Plex, which is the best.
It's quite good. Usually it's 500 Plex for a month. So 10 days for 10 Plex is quite good, and it's for the Alliance tournament. So yeah.
Yeah, it's really good actually. Yeah, we've started to show you like some interviews of CSM candidates. If there are any candidates that you would like us to interview, please write it in the comment below. And most important, the reason why. Because
Yeah.
we're
Oh, go ahead.
interested, but for people that might add like really to the game, not like seat warmers, you know?
Yeah, and to be honest, I won't take any like nurse seeker here because like they are overrepresented often
Yeah.
for the CSM. So I prefer to have like people that are not so represented than like
People that
if they are not
can,
elected, it can have a hole
yeah,
because if they are not there. So yeah.
exactly. Because we know that Arcia is not presenting herself this year. She's the one behind a lot of the changes that happened in the factional warfare.
Yeah.
So that leaves a big niche to fill actually in the low sec section because we don't have any pirates that are presenting themselves for CSM. We don't have any gankers as far as I know. We don't have any factional warfare people. So low sec is now currently underrepresented. If you know someone that is presenting themselves for CSM for the low sec section of EVE, please write it in the comment below so that we can actually give them those people a platform to broadcast.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah. Those of you that were with us last Thursday, we were showing in grand premiere the interview with Mark Resurrectus.
It was quite good, to be honest. I was not doing the interview. It was only Ben and Mark, and to be honest, it was quite funny. Like you can, like both of you, Ben and Mark, were like just comfortable in front of a cam, so it was hilarious. To be honest, I definitely need to look at it again and make some short because it has really
Good
great
content there.
material there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means that you really don't want to miss that. So be sure to subscribe, follow, like, and hit the bell icons if you're on YouTube. There's great stuff on this channel. God, Beaver, Bob, you're so well served.
We're talking about Alliance Tournament.
Yeah.
Can you explain what it is?
So the Alliance Tournament is like this time of the year that you can actually see people on stream playing EVE and that they know what they're doing, like PvP
They
wise.
did not always look like to know what they're doing, but
Yeah, but this
well,
year is different.
really?
Yes, because this year they did I think since May or something like that. I might be mistaken. They did what they call the feeders. So during the
Okay.
feeders, there was really a lot of alliances that put their names there. So it was like kind of the eliminations for those that could get a seat into the actual alliance tournament. So which brings us for what we got like last week and what we're gonna get next weekend. It's really like la creme de la creme. So like really good matches, like a high level PvP with people that are like really good at what they're doing. It's really like it's the Super Bowl of EVE, meaning like you need to treat it as such. Like do what you would for the Super Bowl, but it's for the Super EVE. It's broadcasted on the CCP Twitch. You can gamble your channel points to see on which side you're getting on, and really exciting stuff there.
So I suggest you to link your account to your Twitch. So like the Twitch drop, you can have them only if you are you link your account. That's pretty simple. We're gonna put the link in the video, and it's pretty simple. You just click on login, and you connect your account. It takes like 2 minutes, and yeah, that's basically it. And you can have like beautiful skin.
Why are they so beautiful then? What's
Pink.
pink skins? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but like metallic pink. That's the most beautiful pink.
Yeah. So here we go. I've put the link in the description and in the chat for those that are listening live right now.
Nice. Thank you, Lynn.
You are welcome. Sweet.
So-
Oh, we're now at the pro tricks already.
Yeah, you can start the little video
Wow.
project.
We're good. We're good.
I know, right? Pro tricks.
Because we're damn
this-
good.
Oh, it was too late then.
Sorry. Like Troy was trying to put the right stuff up before the animation ends.
So this week we're gonna talk about the Industrialist.
Yeah, because
You
last
wanna
week.
make the little intro, Ben?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Like last week we spoke about like the explorer and like how cool he is. This week the Industrialist, like it's really like just imagine that everything that you see in this game has been made by a player, aside from blueprints and a custom office for PI, which makes it like
custom office are made by
not the custom office, sorry, the command center for PI. Yes, thank you. It was a mistake. Because like the player structure, well, they're made by players, not the NPC station, like it's made by the game. But everything else, like the ships, the munitions, the implants, the boosters, everything is made by the Industrialist. So it's the master craftsman. You can, like, when you start in the industry, you start like really small with what you got like in the first quest. When you go mine your little stuff with your venture, then you get like a blueprint that you use to make something. Basic stuff. Like it's comparable with most of the crafting that you got in most of the game.
So yeah, for the beginning it's like T1 ship, really easy. And you just usually just need minerals, so that's quite doable alone.
Accessible, doable alone. Yeah. And in Eve, you can scale up a lot. You can scale up indefinitely as long as you got time, concentration, tools, Excel sheets. You can really like build like everything really big stuff, like enormous projects, be part of like a corporation that can do like amazing stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of things that can be done with the industry. You might start by doing like everything that's to do with harvesting. Okay, so the like harvesting, it might be getting minerals from the asteroid. It might be mining a moon to get like those special minerals to get into reaction. Then T2, so like more advanced technologies. You can also get into gas huffing. You can get into salvaging. All those ways are like
okay, we're just gonna explain a bit what you just said. Like the huffing, it's about the gas that you can only find in low sec and wormhole. And usually just a venture, it's quite good to mine it, and it's really a good way to make money at the beginning.
Yep.
You just need to know how to use the D-scan if you're going in a wormhole. That's really important. And how to bookmark your wormhole, because you're gonna be stuck, or you're gonna have a pod express and lose everything.
Yeah. Damn, what's a pod express?
It's when you got killed, you lose your ship, and you can also kill the capsule, which your um, I don't know to say that, like,
Consciousness?
yeah, is inside. Um, so basically, when the capsule just explodes, your consciousness just going back to your home station. So if you are in a wormhole, it's of course outside the wormhole because home station cannot
Cannot
be
be.
in a
Yeah.
wormhole. So
So,
yeah, so basically you going back in ISEC, LowSec, or NullSec quite faster,
yep,
but you lose everything.
exactly.
Yeah, after that, you talk about salvage. So, the salvage is for rigs. It's usually have 2 or 3 rigs on every ship, but it's also have rigs on station, so it can be really a big challenge. You can get the salvage from a PVE site. It's gonna have all the it's gonna have wreck everywhere after a PvP site. So you just come there and salvage every wreck, and you're gonna have little salvage that you can use to make rigs. Of course, if you need to make a rigs for um, a structure, don't do it alone. Please don't do it alone. It's just impossible. And you're gonna get more salvage in the exploration site than in really like salvaging PVE site. So that's basically it. And like when you're gonna do PVE, you're gonna get few models and stuff like that. And often they are not really good for many things, but you can recycle it. No, it's not the right word. I just translated it from French.
Like, sorry, that was
Reprocess it.
yeah, reprocess. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you're gonna get like few mineral, and you're gonna have more good variety of mineral if you reprocessing them than just mining. Cause like if you just mining in ISEC, it's gonna have certain type of mineral. If you're just in low sec or in null sec, it's different type of mineral that you're
Exactly.
gonna find. But
Exactly.
in model, it's like every type you can find. So, do you want to talk about the PI then?
Yeah, well, the PI is when you start using like the plant, like the plant that you got into like your systems. On them, you can well harvest all kinds of materials. Then on planet themselves, make changes and like use those primal resources to get like into like P1, P2, P3, and all up to P4 like technology of materials that are worth more. All those sections can be used also in the industry at different points. Like you might use also like there's the ice that can be mined to use to make like all kinds of
Yeah.
fuels.
And for the PI, just to finish it, like it's always influenced by other player. So if you are on a planet in ISEC, it's gonna be really poor, and often you cannot really do a good PI or anything. But if you are in wormhole, there are the best planet there, so you can exploit. You can like make a lot of money with them. And yeah, as Ben was saying, it have like the mining, uh, like the ore, but also like the ice. And yeah, it does it have anything that I
Yeah, we like
don't talk about?
harvesting side is quite complete, but all those stuff that you harvest, you need to move it. And
Yeah.
that's where the space trucking comes into play, the hauling. So, some
Yay.
people, what they like to do in Eve, it's haul. To move your stuff from point A to point B in different kinds of ship made really for that. Uh,
Yeah.
Yes, Dam.
No, continue. You can continue. I was just checking in the chat, and we have someone who prefaced to with that like the PI tax is super high.
Yeah, because
But go ahead.
like tax in high sec, it's like in Canada. You get double taxed. So you
No, it's
that's
not.
hard. Like getting profit
So
out of that, well, that's the kind of
you get
incentive that you want to get out of high sec.
so yeah you have like the custom office who get tax, and also the state where you are gonna take money there too.
Yeah, so the empire
So that's
itself taxes you.
yeah the empire. Yeah, so that's a bit hard, but it doesn't mean because you are in low sec, no sec, or wormhole that they're gonna get better. Because the person who take care of them, if you don't have a good reputation with them, you can, I don't know, pay tax at 100% if
Yeah.
they want to. So just take care of that. You have to check that before like starting
Yeah.
doing something.
Because like the planets, like the lower the security status, the better they are. So let's imagine a place like Pudgeven or Wormholes that everything is at -1 security status. The planet there are just fantastic. Like it's the best in the game. So
Yeah.
yeah, go there. It's awesome for PI. You'll get better stuff also in nullsec and lowsec.
Did you finish about the hauling then, or?
Yeah, well, the hauling, you got like all sides of hauling. You can do it that like in smaller ship, bigger ship. Like you got delays. It's like you can do hauling missions, yeah, but you can also do hauling for other players. That can be quite satisfying. You can get a lot of satisfaction out of it. If you are really into space trucking, think about joining. A hauling corporations I don't know, Red Frog and such to learn the basics. You can get into the hauling in-game channel that can also help you out to learn about that kind of play.
Yeah. Also, after the hauling, it's the logical thing is the market. So you can sold everything, you can buy everything there, and it depends of other players. Sometimes it's not gonna have what you need. Well, nobody mind that. Too bad.
Because you're in
Uh,
rents!
yeah, rents. So yeah, that's not necessarily easy, but some people just like are really good at it. Like us, who didn't undock. I think never undock, to be honest. And he always in the market, buying stuff, selling stuff, making money. And now he have like so much money that he made a show out of it.
Well, like it's
And
like Dragon's Den, but for
oh,
Eve.
thank you. I wasn't remember the name of the show, so I was like, oh, am I saying that? So
Yeah,
yeah, it's Dragon Den, but for Eve, he wanted to start it like alone and just being the only one who gonna invest in idea. But you know, Eve is Eve, so it's always a team thing. So some people reach him and say like, "Hey, we wanna be there too," and here we go. And like they just like give money to people who have an idea to create content in the game. So if like
it's really
you
great.
create content and you need an amount of money, we're gonna put the Discord of us in the description, and you're gonna be able to go there. And if you just need some advice about the market, is the expert too.
Yep.
I will always remember a sentence from him at the fan fest. You may not gonna have fun, but you won't lose your time. So yeah, it is German.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
To continue with the industry, you got also like all the reactions that can be happening there for boosters, T2, T3 stuff, all kinds of reactor that you need. You cannot do that in high sec. You need to be at least in low sec. to do those kind of reactions. I don't know if the NPC station got those modules or if it's only a player structure that got them. Well, it's really easy for when it's in a player own structure to actually do your stuff. T3 production, a bit even more complex than the T2. Need like a lot of gases, more reactions, and more pieces to be put together. And then you got the capitals, the structure, because yes, you can build structure and deploy them.
Yeah.
But,
But you. Oh.
Go ahead, Dan. But
You need to be like much people to do it. It's not every structure that is easy to sell, to move. So yeah.
And once you
Think
incur
about
a
it before.
structure, you become war deckable.
Yeah. So you can have a war, and a group of people can shoot you in ISEC without any consequence about from Concord War. The police usually, if you get killed in ISEC, they're gonna like kill people who killed you, but not if you are at war with them.
Exactly. Because remember, with the power of the structure comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that.
So, what else do we
the
got?
last
Yeah,
thing,
go ahead.
I think, is the booster. So you can build booster, and it's like mostly like shielding, armor thing, speed, a thing like that.
Yeah.
Also, you can.
Like everything can be boosted. Like all
Yeah,
kinds of potions. It's like the potions of Eve.
Exactly. And sometimes CCP gives some booster, and it's never those that you can build usually.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
those that CCP gives are time limited. Those that you build or that you buy that player built are not.
yeah, and I've heard a rumor about it that the first booster is always free.
Yep.
So I don't know if it's true. It may be just a rumor.
I'm sure that Bob's agree.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and for keeping track of everything that you're doing in the game industry-wise, it have a plugin called Excel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good. So not only to keep track, but also to maximize profits. So you got a lot of stuff that you can do now with the add-in that we got in Excel. Hi, Tim. We're good.
Hey,
what about
Tim.
you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So I think we've done it all. Oh, wait. Damn. We could have a little bit of fun.
Prefisto, so he wrote like so easy to pull price now.
Yeah, like with the like Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, it's really
it's really easy. You can get from data from Eve
from your own characters to like
yeah, like that's awesome.
Yeah, really like it's really a good add-on. And because you've been good beavers, let's have a listen to last week's how do you call that? Castor d'Amour like show, because it's so good.
This is a wormhole moon,
Good.
and it's feeling sad, just like all other wormhole moons. It's sad because it believes it holds no value. Its self-esteem is at an all-time low. It doesn't receive any love from the inhabitant of its system who tease it with exotic moon material. Not even blessed by Bob. It has no choice. That's why it's up to you to help. In this CSM selection season, a hero stands tall,
I can reach the high. I'm very tall. I can reach the high shelf. If you need something off the high shelf,
radiating grandeur, generosity, and above all, understanding towards the moons of the wormhole. Mark Resurrectus, the legend. He's the only cosmic phenomenon capable of improving the fate of these poor moons. For CSM 18, help the moons. Vote Mark Resurrectus.
That's good. In Mark we trust. Sorry. I don't really-
Wow. Wow. So if you didn't listen the show with him, like it's just
Yeah,
awesome.
last Thursday
You
it was
have-
the interview with the actual Mark.
Yeah, and you have to listen to it, and I have to listen to it again and make some sort out of it because like it has so much material there.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty it for tonight. Then.
Yeah, thank you a lot, Beavers. And we'll be seeing you next Tuesday at the same Beaver time. Have a great weeks. Last words?
See you soon, Beaver.
Au revoir.